We outside, what's up?
Yeah, y'all already know how we playing
outside.
out this
Real life.
No Diddy gang, Meek Mill in real life. Don't ever disrespect me, you
Talk
heard?
that shit, me.
Busta Rhymes is facing serious pressure from someone tied to his past. An alleged former associate now threatening to release compromising material.
Burger baby.
So someone from his posse goes up to the front and says, "Can you take my order first? We're very important people."
Oh my God, how much do you hate him?
Now this is...
Okay, that's not Busta Rhymes, that's his crew, but it's still unacceptable. If we were all hanging out and somebody went up and said, "Please, we're very important people," I'd be so mortified.
According to Stephanie Vittori, the owner of the spot,
reports suggest the material in question is a private video, reportedly placing Busta in highly sensitive and vulnerable situations. The footage, if real, could be extremely damaging both personally and professionally. His inner circle is already in motion, preparing a full legal assault. They're aiming to silence the individual before the footage leaks, threatening lawsuits strong enough to financially dismantle anyone attempting distribution. Industry insiders confirm that Busta's legal team is taking the threat seriously, showing no hesitation in protecting his image.
I seen you talking about Busta Rhymes before
Oh yeah.
in some of your videos.
Oh yeah. Super zest monster. For sure, bro. That's my thing, bro. Like, this been common knowledge though. Like, all my promoter homies would always say, man, you know, we gotta bring some we gotta bring some, what they call them, I'm not gonna say it on here. They call them fun boys. They'll say we gotta have some fun boys in the section for Busta.
As expected, rumors are now circulating with growing intensity. Online gossip forums are ablaze, with speculation about Busta's history and old affiliations. Whispers point to shadowy past relationships, some dating back to the late 90s and early 2000s. There are mentions of connections to individuals living double lives within the entertainment scene. One theory making rounds links the situation to a broader conversation recently reignited by Big Homie CC during an interview on The Art of Dialogue. CC hinted at certain artists' private preferences, referencing past affiliations with individuals operating under the radar. Though no direct names were mentioned, the timing of the claims aligns with this new controversy.
He says, you know, I'm about to go in this club. You know, we got a section. You know, you can come in with me if you want. And I'm like, what? For real? Like, that's what's up? Like, he was like, yeah. I was like, well, I gotta, you know, tell my people. I was like, I come in, you know what I'm saying? He was like, okay, just let me know, you know, tell them that you coming in there to meet with me and come on up. And I was like, bet. So, of course, I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? Busta Rhymes is one of my favorite artists of all time, and back then I was really on my rap.
To add more intrigue, social media users recall moments from Busta's past, including his award show appearances alongside a known trans woman, raising questions about what has long remained unspoken in public. The flamboyant outfits Busta Rhymes wore during his early career aren't helping to quiet the ongoing speculation. Combined with a resurfaced image allegedly showing Busta leaving a Pride-related event alongside a well-known trans woman, the internet's appetite for gossip has grown louder. What started as a whisper is now a full-blown media wildfire fueled by digital sleuths. Digging deeper, social media users and online commentators are reviving old allegations, including unconfirmed stories linking Busta to private celebrity gatherings reportedly hosted by Diddy. These events, often described as elite-only and highly secretive, have long been surrounded by controversy. But Busta isn't letting these claims spread without resistance. He's fighting back with legal threats and public denials, signaling that he intends to defend his reputation aggressively.
They call them fun boys. They'll say we gotta have some fun boys in the section for Busta. Bro, Busta Rhymes wanted him in his section so bad. Like, what? Pulled him to the section, like through the rope, and tucked him off in the corner. So I'm looking like, well, he ain't come with us.
Yet public sympathy appears limited. His past comments, which critics say came off as dismissive or even hostile toward openly gay artists in hip-hop, have resurfaced. One particular interview from years ago stands out, where Busta abruptly ended the conversation after being asked about LGBTQ+ inclusion in the genre. His stance at the time was clear. He distanced himself strongly from the idea, claiming that it conflicted with his cultural foundation. Now, with rumors of a sensitive tape in circulation and questions about a possible anonymous former partner, the narrative is shifting fast. The mystery around the alleged footage only adds fuel to the fire. Is this just another celebrity smear attempt, or is there more beneath the surface? What exactly is on that tape? Who is the man reportedly connected to it? And how deep does this situation truly go?
I'm walking, New York City, going to a club. It was Halloween weekend, everybody was out. And it was this party we was going to, me, my boy, and his friend that had came in from Detroit. And I'm walking across the street and Busta Rhymes just grabbed my hand. And he holding my hand. Now I didn't know it was Busta at first. Busta Rhymes tall. I'm short, I came up to about right here. So the first thing I noticed was this big ass flip mode.
Busta Rhymes is reportedly under intense pressure as rumors swirl about a damaging video linked to a former associate. According to circulating reports, an alleged ex-partner claims to possess private footage of Busta in compromising situations and is now threatening to sell it through dark web channels to the highest bidder. The situation has triggered a high alert response. Sources indicate Busta's legal team and inner circle are working around the clock to contain potential fallout, using every tool at their disposal to prevent the footage from surfacing. Behind the scenes, damage control efforts appear to be in full motion. No one has confirmed what's on the tape, but that hasn't stopped speculation. Fans and critics are connecting the current controversy to past stories that resurfaced recently, specifically the claims made by Big Homie CC during a high-profile interview on The Art of Dialogue.
Bro, on my soul, I'm out with a group of people. At this time, I was with Don Benjamin. You familiar with him?
No, never heard of him.
Model dude, like a model guy. He be doing like some rapping and stuff. His name Don Benjamin. I'm out with Don Benjamin, and the club we ended up going to, Busta Rhymes in there. So it was a little lawyer guy that was with us. And the little lawyer guy we was with, he was a gay dude, super cool, feel me, good guy. Bro, Busta Rhymes wanted him in his section so bad. Like, what? Pulled him to the section, like through the rope.
Big Homie.
In that interview, Big Homie CC described Busta's alleged behavior at exclusive nightclubs, saying Busta would instruct his crew to find and escort younger, attractive men into his VIP section. Those remarks, while unverified, have taken on new weight amid the current scandal. What makes the situation even more volatile is the timing. With celebrity scandals escalating and public tolerance for secrecy declining, any verified footage, regardless of content, could send shockwaves through Busta's brand, career, and legacy. In the latest twist to the growing controversy, Big Homie CC revealed a detailed account involving Busta Rhymes, actor-model Don Benjamin, and an unnamed acquaintance. During a night at a high-profile club, Big Homie claims Busta took an immediate and intense interest in one of Don's close friends, who happened to be openly gay.
So, I hear somebody say, "Oh, he's cute, I want him." So when I heard that, I turned around like, "Yeah, did he just say that? They got all this jewelry to attract some men in here? You wild." Shocked me, but sure enough.
And that was the guy that Busta Rhymes pulled back?
Pulled him into the section. Pulled him into the section, and then they walled him off like this man. I'm like, damn. And that little dude was so happy, he couldn't believe that. He was
According to the story, the moment Busta saw the man, his focus shifted completely. He allegedly brought the individual straight into his VIP section, maintaining close proximity for the remainder of the night. The energy, Big Homie said, was territorial, as if Busta didn't want anyone else getting near. But this wasn't portrayed as a one-off incident. Big Homie insisted this kind of behavior was routine whenever Busta hit the nightlife circuit. Promoters, he claimed, were well aware of what Busta preferred, allegedly sending hand-picked men directly to his VIP section as part of an unspoken arrangement. Adding fuel to the speculation, Big Homie recounted how Busta would lavish compliments on the man, praising his appearance and keeping him close throughout the night. He painted a picture of someone fully in control of the VIP environment, orchestrating every detail with intention. More importantly, Big Homie didn't frame this as an isolated phase or experimental moment. He claimed that within the industry, whispers about Busta's alleged down-low lifestyle have persisted for over a decade. When asked why no one ever publicly addressed it, Big Homie offered a clear explanation.
Rare picture of Busta Rhymes and Diddy's boyfriend having a good time.
Looking powerful, King. You're looking great, King. Looking amazing, King. What's about you?
Too many people in the business want to maintain access. That VIP access, he claimed, keeps mouths shut. Then came the heaviest part of the commentary. Big Homie shifted the focus from private preference to public conduct. Specifically, Busta's long-rumored temper and alleged history of violence, particularly toward women. That revelation shifted the tone of the conversation from curiosity to concern, hinting that the unfolding story may have far more layers than first assumed. Big Homie CC suggested there may be deeper psychological layers to the ongoing controversy surrounding Busta Rhymes. According to him, there's a pattern among certain powerful figures in entertainment, allegedly including Diddy, and in this case possibly Busta, where suppressed identity issues create tension that often manifests as hostility toward others, particularly women. This idea isn't just based on anecdotal experiences. Academic research has explored how internalized homophobia can be linked to aggression, particularly in private relationships.
How long has it been like this known about Busta Rhymes?
Well, I knew about this like in 2012. I knew about this in 2012.
How come you think nobody else speaks up on it or says anything?
Because, bro, these people admire these people so much. They want to make sure they in the section, they at the club, they at the video shoot, they can get backstage. That matters most to them. That matters so much to people. It's crazy. Like, but if you notice, like, there's countless videos of Busta Rhymes getting mad at females for just being girls.
And this ain't just Big Homie's personal take, nah. There's actual research out there showing that internal homophobia is tied to domestic violence, straight up. Now, when it comes to Busta, his homophobia ain't no secret, even though he ain't as loud about it these days. Peep this. According to an old Entertainment Weekly article from '07, when they asked Busta if the hip-hop and rap scene should be showing more love to gay rappers, Busta straight up bounced,
The suggestion is that unresolved inner conflict may drive unpredictable or even violent behavior toward others as a form of misdirected resentment. Busta Rhymes' past comments and actions have fueled this discussion. His position on LGBTQ+ topics, particularly in earlier years, has been widely reported. In a 2007 interview with Entertainment Weekly, when asked if hip-hop should become more inclusive toward gay rappers, Busta reportedly refused to engage with the question. He left the interview entirely, saying only, "I can't even talk to you about that," and added, "What I represent culturally does not condone it whatsoever." This moment wasn't forgotten. Over the years, stories have surfaced describing alleged hostile encounters between Busta and LGBTQ+ fans. One widely cited incident dates back to 2006 when Busta was reportedly at a restaurant in Miami. The venue, known for its diverse and vibrant crowd, was said to be filled with drag performers, trans patrons, and gay men celebrating a local event. According to the report, a young gay fan approached Busta to compliment his comeback to the music scene. But instead of a nod or quick thank you, the interaction reportedly turned aggressive. Busta is said to have turned around and responded with harsh, offensive language in front of other diners. Whether viewed as an isolated moment or part of a larger pattern, this alleged behavior resurfaced as discussions around identity, power, and authenticity continue to evolve in the music industry. As more questions arise about Busta's private life, past public reactions like these are now being re-examined under a different light, suggesting there may be more at play than simple discomfort. The controversy surrounding Busta Rhymes continues to escalate as new individuals come forward with claims about their past interactions with the artist. Among the latest is social media personality Trip Alli, who recently shared a detailed account on his YouTube channel that quickly sparked debate across multiple platforms. According to Trip, an unexpected encounter with Busta took place in New York City, where he alleges Busta invited him to join a private VIP gathering. Initially, Trip interpreted the invitation as a networking opportunity, a chance to connect with prominent figures and explore new industry avenues. However, he described the situation taking a sharp and uncomfortable turn. Trip claimed the invitation carried overtones that felt less about professional connections and more personal in nature. Comparing the approach to tactics reportedly used by other entertainment figures, Trip said Busta offered a night out that included luxury accommodations and exclusive access, which he now sees as a red flag. Things reportedly went off track quickly. Trip and a companion who accompanied him that night began to argue about the nature of the invitation. The disagreement escalated into a full-blown altercation, which ended in a physical confrontation. According to Trip, the fallout from the incident left him shaken and rethinking the entire situation. The encounter reportedly concluded with Trip abandoning his plans to attend the event altogether. Making matters more complicated, his companion left him stranded afterward, leaving him to navigate the city alone in the early hours of the morning. This story, while unverified, has further fueled the growing public curiosity about Busta Rhymes' social history and conduct behind closed doors. As more voices continue to emerge, the narrative grows increasingly complex, prompting new questions about behavior, accountability, and the blurred lines between celebrity power and public perception. Recent developments have taken an unexpected turn as Orlando Brown re-entered the conversation, making bold claims in a now viral video. Brown alleged that he had encounters with several major artists, including Diddy, Drake, Bow Wow, and notably Busta Rhymes. The internet reaction was immediate and intense. Orlando Brown's credibility has long been a topic of skepticism due to his public history of erratic behavior and controversial interviews. However, given the current climate surrounding Diddy and his inner circle, many are beginning to revisit Orlando's statements with fresh eyes. What was once dismissed as another outlandish rant is now being examined more closely. His earlier interviews, dating back before the November 2023 lawsuit filed by Cassie, included multiple references to high-profile figures in the music industry allegedly involved in questionable activity. At the time, these claims were largely ignored or mocked, but the tone has shifted as federal investigations into Diddy continue to uncover disturbing patterns. The connection between Diddy and Busta Rhymes adds weight to Orlando's mention. Their long-standing friendship, which spanned decades, was well documented through collaborations, performances, and public appearances. Since Diddy's legal troubles began, the silence from that circle has only fueled more speculation about who might be implicated next. Adding to the speculation is the recent emergence of claims that Busta is being blackmailed by an alleged former partner. Combined with Orlando Brown's accusations, the atmosphere is charged with uncertainty and growing curiosity. These connections are pushing audiences to reconsider previous assumptions and ask more pressing questions. As 2025 unfolds, the entertainment world is watching closely. Whether these claims hold weight or not, they highlight a larger shift in how power, secrecy, and personal behavior are being confronted within the industry. For Busta Rhymes, the combination of past associations and emerging allegations has placed him squarely in the public spotlight, where every move, statement, and silence speaks volumes. The controversy surrounding Busta Rhymes continues to intensify with each passing day, from Big Homie CC's explosive allegations about his past club behavior to decades-old rumors involving a trans companion, and now Orlando Brown's recent claims. This narrative has rapidly spiraled into a full-blown media storm. Each new claim adds another layer to a story that shows no signs of slowing down. Now the focus has shifted to the alleged existence of a compromising video, what some are calling a freak-off tape, rumored to involve Busta in private, explicit circumstances. While the footage has not been confirmed or surfaced, sources close to the situation claim Busta is in complete damage control mode. Legal threats have reportedly been issued, and those in his circle are working urgently to prevent further leaks. This raises the question, in today's digital world where exposure is only one click away, can secrets like this truly remain buried? Public figures are increasingly finding themselves unable to hide behind silence when allegations, whether verified or not, surface and circulate at light speed. The public remains divided. Some believe this is nothing more than a targeted smear campaign driven by opportunism and personal vendettas. Others suggest these stories reflect something deeper, an uncomfortable truth emerging from a long-kept past. Whether this is down-low drama inflamed by speculation or a serious situation rooted in long-standing behavior, the scrutiny isn't going away anytime soon. So, what's your perspective on this unfolding situation? Are these recent claims against Busta Rhymes just attempts at character assassination, or could there be something more beneath the surface? Is this a carefully manufactured smear, or the unraveling of hidden truths that have been quietly ignored for years? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and be sure to watch the next video because this story isn't finished yet. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a single update.